Hello, after filming Amy here, and I realized after I filmed the video that I didn't go back through my toiletries case and show you a big boo-boo that I made when I was repurchasing some items that I had had for a very long time. So I thought that Neutrogena were the wipes that I had in my forever packed little blue case with the mesh on top. Well, I was so wrong because I used these and then I realized that these are actually makeup removers which have like mineral oil in them. So when I used them on the cruise, then it left a film on my skin which I then needed to wipe off. So when I got home, I realized that I should have been purchasing these Cetaphil wipes, which are just nice cleansing cloths and not necessarily meant for makeup removal, though they will work, but they don't really have the mineral oil base that takes off the waterproof makeup. So here is a big fail that I did on my cruise. Now, I'm not crazy about this, how thick this pack is. It has a bunch more wipes in it, but it'll go longer. Like this packet is so much thinner. It is 7 wipes, and the Cetaphil does not say. And if it said, I can't read it because I'm that old and I'm that blind. But yeah, so I did make this mistake. And I really hope you enjoy the video you're about to see. The cats were all over the place. The only one you're not going to see is little white Marshmallow because she was sleeping, but everybody else had a say in the video. And I was going to edit it out or refilm it, but you know what? It's a lot of fun. So come with me and let's go through my bag now that I've gotten home and figure out what worked for me and what didn't work for me on my vacation. And then there's one like really huge non-scale victory for my weight loss journey in there. And I really hope you enjoy it. And you know what? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to continue to see content like this. Hit that thumbs up button and give it a like if you want to let everybody know that you love the video. And if you want to be notified every time I release a new video, just make sure you hit that bell button and turn your notifications on. So here we go. I've just returned home from my 4-night Caribbean cruise on the Wonder of the Seas. So let's go through my luggage and talk about what worked for me and what didn't work for me. I will tell you that the biggest thing that didn't work just straight off the bat was this carry-on with the backpack on top. Usually I take the larger size of this luggage, uh, but I didn't want to have to check a bag. And honestly, I got incredibly frustrated because this was being a bit forward and almost tipping over this luggage all of the time. So I had to hold on to it, and it just made things a little bit more difficult. So traveling in the future, I think I really need to make this green bag much lighter and pretty much only reserve it for my immediate toiletries, that if I lost this bag, I could survive with these toiletries and then my CPAP machine. So I did put way too much in this and it just caused issues down the road. But I do think I took appropriate size luggage for what I needed. Um, could I've taken something smaller? Possibly. But let's go through what I brought with me and talk about what really worked. So definitely these dresses, these you can see they're great long dresses. If you watched any of the vlogs, you've seen them in the vlogs. They literally just fold up, no wrinkles. Uh, some of my favorite things on the planet. And I would say that this blue dress, I don't think I'm going to take this again. Sorry, you can tell that I have not unpacked at all. So I wore this in my day 4 video. It's super, super comfy, but I really didn't like the way that it looked on me. It just kind of hung. Maybe it's just because it's getting too big. So that one's definitely going to be out for my next cruise. Obviously, my pre-packed bag with my toothbrush, my floss, wet ones, razor. This is tweezers, clippers, all that good stuff. This is definitely just going to stay packed and come with me. I didn't end up using this bag on this trip. I think I had another one. Oh, you know what? I did end up using this bag. I took it to the beach with me. And I'm going to have to say that I did not like taking this versus the normal backpack that I carry, which I didn't bring because of space constraints, but I think I'm going to make room for it because this was really awkward to carry over my shoulder with all my stuff in it at the beach. Took my 2 sets of glasses, which I didn't end up using because I didn't stay out in the sun, because one is sunglasses and one is just an additional pair of these glasses in case I lose them. I have to be able to see to get home. Tripod, because if you're filming anything on the ship, this was really handy. I used it for my lives. I used it when I was filming in my cabin. If you want to set up like a time lapse, this tripod is great. I think it goes up to 72 inches. I did buy a special adapter that's magnetic to use my MagSafe phone on, but it also comes with a little clicker that will activate your phone and start the recording. So definitely enjoyed taking this. It's very light, and you can see it fits perfectly in my luggage. And these were just lanyards, and I did not actually end up using these on this trip because I brought my waterproof phone case and I didn't end up going in the water. So that's kind of on the fence. Now, I did bring these white kind of flip-flop sandals to wear with my white outfit. They weren't really that comfortable, so I think I'm going to bring them again just because I definitely want to have something if I'm going out on the beach. Now, I had actually brought a robe with me to go over my swimsuit, but I didn't end up using it because I ended up just throwing one of these dresses over my swimsuit. So I am not going to take that on the next cruise. I'm not going to spend the space for that. Oh, so this was the lotion applicator. And I'm not going to take this on the next cruise. I wouldn't say it is a bad thing to take or what didn't work, but I didn't end up needing it because I didn't end up going out in the sun long enough. And my next trip, I'm going to be traveling with someone. So this is going to go in the no pile. So that is my no pile. I didn't go in the water, so I didn't need this. And then this magical seatbelt extender, I didn't end up needing, which was fabulous. I am going to be flying the same airline, and I should have a loss of 10 pounds between the last flight and the upcoming flight. So I am going to put that in the no need pile. Now, this was my black sweater, really light, wrinkle free. You just roll it up in a ball. This was great to have, especially in the theater when it gets a little chilly. Swimsuit, I will be bringing that again. And the rest in here, I would say the only other things in here that I'm not going to bring are these dresses from Amazon. I didn't end up wearing them. Usually these are like my day dresses that I wear around the ship. I think I wore one out on Coco Cay, but honestly, I just don't like the way that they look, and I don't like the way that they fit. Now, they are very wrinkle-free, nice and stretchy, so I think I'll bring one and leave one. So I think that one will go in the no pile, and then I'll take this one. And then the rest is just underwear. I definitely didn't go through all my underwear because I am an extreme underwear overpacker. So I didn't use all of it, but that's fine because it takes up so little room. But yeah, this dress, oh, it's getting so big. So that's my concern is if I've lost 10 more pounds, this one might not fit. So I'm going to try it on. But the white dress that you saw in the video, definitely bringing this one with me. It just needs a wash. I did bring a notepad with me, and this was great for just jotting down my notes of things that I was going to attempt to do or things that I was going to attempt to film for the day. So I kind of was able to set out a list. Now, look, I know you can do stuff like that on your phone, but sometimes just having something tactile is great. The water bottle, definitely going to bring this again. Made the mistake of not bringing this with me when I was on Coco Cay, and I almost melted. I really thought I was going to like pass out, vomit, or whatever because I didn't realize that I was taking medication that causes severe heat intolerance, and I just can't hack the heat anymore. And I didn't bring water with me, so I couldn't get a drink if I wanted to. I brought some other camera equipment. I'm on the fence. This was a filter to go over my camera. It's a Polaroid filter or polarizing filter to help with water reflection. I didn't end up using it because it just wouldn't sit right on the phone. And then this was my case for my regular phone that actually puts the little clip on it and hooks to the lanyard. And I don't remember if I even did that. You know what? I didn't, because I brought my blue bag. You saw it in the second packing video. Okay, so these are all just undergarments. I don't know why I ended up bringing 2 of these bags. I definitely didn't need them. And then in here, this is just my puzzle, which I didn't end up doing. I got so busy on the cruise, but I'm going to bring it this time because I'm traveling with a friend who loves to do puzzles. This was my check-in information printed and just Ziploc bags. And then I have these little cards I keep with me that have like my QR code for my YouTube channel, and I just slide those in there. So yeah, overall, most of the things are a keep, and I'm going to bring them with me again. My toiletries in here, everything in here is coming back with me. Worked really well, except this little spray bottle. I underestimated the humidity issue that I was going to have on the cruise. So I'm going to bring my bigger one that has a trigger sprayer, and I'm going to replace that out this time. Check my pockets. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. So in here, I kept my nightgown, which I'm bringing again. Oh, this is my body pillow cover. This worked great. I showed a video of this in use in my cabin review video. So definitely, this is a win-win-win coming back with me. My brush, which is a must. This was makeup, and I don't know why I brought this much makeup. I put makeup on for probably every night. I think I can probably pare that down to pare down the weight. I always got to bring cough drops. And these these magnesium packets that are great for muscle soreness and constipation, especially if you're taking motion sickness medication. These are a must. I would definitely bring them. And you can see that I failed at taking all of them, and I should have taken all of them. And then I also brought some Fiber One bars. Those are great also too for when you're taking motion sickness medication to keep your system going. So I'm definitely going to refill that and bring it with me. And then this was my cords bag. So everything in there, I'm definitely bringing again. Some of it is in another bag. Battery pack. This was a must-have. Now, I'm going to have to say that even filming most of the day, my cell phone just did not run down on battery. I was able to go back to the room on occasion. Really, I only charged it at night. I didn't have to charge it during the day. So I took this, and I did use this at night because I plugged in my regular cell phone to it and set it by the bedside. And, so this was what I was talking about, my PacSafe bag. Let me see if I can put this on without getting my microphone. Okay, so this was kind of the day bag that I carried instead of a purse. And the quality of this, absolutely fantastic. I would highly recommend this bag, except one caveat. Like, it's very thickly padded, and that padding kind of takes up a lot of the space of things you want to put in it. I thought it was going to be more spacious than it is. And then also this strap, you'll see in some of my videos, I have like a huge red mark around my neck here because this strap really cut into it. So I'm definitely going to need to get some padding. And apparently, like, their prior version of this did have padding. But what I kept in here most of the time was I kept my filming camera. Let's see, this might be somewhat empty. I kept my tripod. This one broke, unfortunately, so I have replaced that. I kept my gimbal, which I am still learning to use. Kevin, don't touch the, don't, Kevin, don't touch, don't touch. Yeah, so I'm just learning to use this gimbal. I do kind of find it annoying that the tripod has to screw on. And I don't know, I think the tripod portion of this is really awkward, but it did really make for much smoother videos when I was filming things. So, but it is kind of big and bulky, and I don't know. It's a little weird, but it really did help the stability of the video. Because honestly, I am just an awkward walker, and I kind of wobble back and forth. So yeah, this did help, but it is big and bulky. Let's see, this is an adapter for that. That is the MagSafe. Oh my gosh, Malibu. Malibu, stop. Stop. Okay. Stop. So this is the MagSafe adapter. Your phone goes in that. And other than that, no, there's nothing else left in there. So I did normally put my regular phone, my filming phone, but it didn't quite fit with this, and then the battery pack. So there's actually like a lot of padding in here, and this doesn't open up as fully as I would like it to. I wish the zipper went a little fuller, but they don't, because they have the locking mechanism there. So while I felt that this was really safe and secure, maybe not for just bouncing around the ship. Well, apparently the cat thinks I need to take him on vacation with me. So other than that, I just had an extra copy of my boarding documents in there, and then my CPAP fit in here, which obviously I'm using my CPAP at the moment. And then I was able to slip my iPad, because I did bring that because I edit on that, so I brought that and put that back there. So all in all, not really a lot of things that I wouldn't bring again, but I'm definitely going to have to think about switching up this luggage situation. The challenge is, if I bring my bigger purple bag, then I have to check it, and I really don't want to check something. But this little one's too unstable with the green bag, so I think I'm going to need to kind of pack everything and try it out, maybe roll it down the hallway and see what works. So, well, I just want to thank you for joining me today and checking out what worked for me and what didn't work for me. And I hope to see you back again soon on my channel. I still have quite a few more videos for Wonder of the Seas. I still have the food video. And I'd like to thank my cats for joining me today. This is Kevin. He's a bit feisty. This is Malibu. He's just a baby. He's only about a year old. And they just love helping me out with all of my stuff.